5 years after AL Asphalt first debuted its plans in Hamburg, there is a new chapter now in this saga. A judge has sided with the asphalt company, deciding that the town of Hamburg acted, quote, without good reason in its efforts to block the new development on Camp Road. A lawyer for AL Asphalt telling us tonight that while the company is prepared for the town to appeal this ruling, the asphalt company is excited to now be moving forward with the project.
And as we mentioned, the battle over this proposed plant has stretched for years now, and we know it is something that a lot of you are passionate about on both sides. Yeah, to get you caught up on the history, we want to take a look at some of the voices who have shared their perspective with us over the years. Well, the controversial project debuted in the summer of 2019. At the time, neighbors were concerned about the noise, the smell, possible harmful emissions. And in November that year, these voices scored a victory when the town's environmental review found that it could have a negative impact. But by early 2020, AL Asphalt was suing the town, a judge dismissing that case, telling the company that they'd have to do their own environmental study to move forward. All right, fast forward to last year, 2023, when the Town of Hamburg's planning board once again shot down the project. All right, so that finally brings us to tonight with now a green light in front of the asphalt company. For now, I am amplifying voices on both sides of this long-running debate. You'll hear from the company's lawyer, the Hamburg town supervisor, and a neighbor who tells me that she is still worried about the health of her neighbors.
They have to consider the health and well-being of the people in the community.
Mary Jo Sellers is upset over a recent court ruling allowing an asphalt plant to be built just blocks from her home.
There are families all along this block that have little ones growing up. I don't know what the effects of breathing that for 15 years or 20 years is going to do to them.
My office represents the plaintiffs, AL Asphalt Corporation and Cheektowaga Concrete.
I spoke with attorney Ralph Larigo about the ruling in favor of his client. He says the property was zoned for manufacturing that included a blacktop company, but
it changed because there was a great deal of public opposition, and so then the town of Hamburg decided they wanted a full environmental review.
Larigo says in 2019, AL Asphalt applied to place their plant on the property, and initially the building inspector said they could. But then he says zoning was changed.
Not only did they change the zoning on this parcel to eliminate the application, they eliminated zoning for blacktop plants throughout the entire town of Hamburg.
The judge recently overturning that denial, obligating the town to grant the application.
He also denied the town's change of zoning for this particular parcel.
Will the town appeal?
My hope is that we will.
Town Supervisor Randy Hoke says the community is outraged. What are they most concerned about?
The smell, the introducing chemicals into the air.
But Larigo tells me environmental studies have been done by the DEC.
The technology today is clear that a blacktop plant won't create the problems that most of the residents felt would be created.
Hoke says those studies have not put him and other residents at ease.
One of the things that the judge said is that there's no way to determine air quality until the facility is actually built.
Something Mary Jo and her neighbors hope doesn't happen. She wants the town to appeal the decision.
I just don't know that they've done enough studies to indicate that we are actually going to be all safe.
And Hoke telling me that that potential appeal is a huge priority. The next town board meeting is planned for September 9th. But he says he is currently discussing the possibility of bringing the board together to develop a strategy within perhaps the next couple of weeks.